Long ago, in a quiet village surrounded by thick forests and rolling hills, there lived a humble woodcutter named Harun. He was a strong, honest man who worked hard every day to earn a simple living. Every morning, Harun would walk deep into the forest with his axe and return at sunset with bundles of wood, which he sold in the village market. One winter morning, snow covered the ground and the cold wind howled through the trees. As Harun walked into the forest, he noticed strange footprints in the snow leading off the usual path. Curious, he followed them, expecting to find an animal. Instead, he found a small hut he had never seen before. Inside the hut lived an old woman, hunched with age, her back bent and her hands shaking from the cold. She had no firewood, no food, and barely any clothing to protect her from the bitter cold. Her eyes were filled with sadness, but also with wisdom, as if she had seen many lifetimes. Harun knocked gently and asked, "May I help you, mother?" The old woman nodded slowly and said, "I am too old to gather wood or go to the village. I have no family left, and no one comes this far into the forest anymore." Harun's heart ached. Without a second thought, he gathered dry branches from the forest and lit a fire in her hearth. Then he gave her the small loaf of bread and cheese he had brought for his lunch. The old woman thanked him with a warm smile that seemed to brighten the cold room. "I will come back tomorrow," Harun promised. For the next many days, Harun continued his work as a woodcutter, but made time to visit the old woman. He brought her food, clothes, and stacked firewood outside her door. The villagers began to notice his absence in the market and wondered where he had been. When he told them about the old woman, many were surprised that she was still alive, as they had thought her hut was abandoned long ago. Some of the villagers decided to help too. One brought her a warm blanket, another brought fresh milk. Slowly, the old woman's life improved. Her health returned, and her face glowed with peace. One day, as spring approached, the old woman called Harun to her side. "You have been kind to me when I had nothing," she said. "But I am not just an old woman. I am the guardian of this forest. Long ago, I watched over these woods, protecting the animals, the trees, and those who lived in harmony with nature." Harun listened in awe. "For your kindness and selflessness," she continued, "I will give you a gift." She handed him a small wooden box. Inside was a glowing green stone. "This stone will never let you go hungry or cold. As long as you are generous, it will provide for you and those you care for." Harun was shocked, but grateful. He continued to live simply, using the stone only when necessary. He helped others more than ever, and his small home became a place of shelter for the needy. And so, the woodcutter who once had very little became known throughout the land not for his wealth, but for his kindness and the blessings that followed.